I think I might have a fucking problem. Pushing out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Get it.
I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
YouTube, what it be like? It's your boy Fo, and bro, we are back on that NBA Live 19. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the top 3 most underrated icon paths in NBA Live. If you're new to my channel and this is your first time seeing me, I appreciate that view. I really do, but you know you gotta like and sub. Also, feel free to comment, hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. We're on that grind to 5K. Soon as we hit 5K, my boy, we'll do a raffle giveaway, and I guarantee it'll be good, so you want to stick around for that. With that being said, let's hop right into the video. Now, first and foremost, I'm gonna pick one from each category: guard, wing, and big, because bro, we got a lot of people that watch the channel. Some people love the big, some people love the wing, some people love the guard, so I gotta show love to all of them. The next thing is we're not concentrating on archetypes, but the icons. All right, so we're not gonna be detailing like playmakers or anything like that, but we're previewing the icon paths and how I feel like they're underutilized in the game. All right, now let's get into it. Now, coming in at number 3, looking at the guard, we're gonna take a look at the backcourt defender. Most people, when they pick a backcourt defender, I rarely see them go with Gary Payton the glove, bro. Everybody goes with John Wall, and rightfully so. John Wall has an amazing icon path, but you would be surprised at how good Gary Payton's is as well. I'd highly recommend, if you have a backcourt defender, just to try it out. Even you not doing yourself you're doing yourself a disservice not to max out both of your icon paths, for real. So anyway, let's look at his icon ability. Now, closely guarding your opponent on the defensive end will result into a boost in your shooting and your finishing, bro, which basically means you should always have icon ability, unless you like get caught in transition and you all out of whack and you don't cover nobody. Anytime you're in a half-court set, you should be trying to closely defend, so you should always have icon ability going with this player, so you should always be getting a boost to your finishing and shooting. Now, the other thing that I like is he also gets a +3 steal, and with this +3 steal, we go from an 88 steal to a 91 steal, and I cannot understate how good this can be on a guard. So now you go from your 95 on-ball defense to having a 95 on-ball defense and a 91 steal. That's really good, especially when we can combo this in with our +6 speed and our +3 strength. So now we can be fast once we create that turnover. They can't catch up with us, bro. And then we're also getting that speed buff, and that's helping us play laterally, side to side defensively with our 95 on-ball defense. So I love the fact that you can get in the 90s with your steal with Gary Payton. Now, the last thing is that it gives you a shooting boost. So now we have access to the step back, because if you noticed here, we got a +6 with our contested shot and our shot off dribble with traits and our icon ability assisting us. Now we can open up that step back game, and we can utilize that to our advantage. Now you can see your icon path will let you pick between inside shooting and mid-range shooting. You get a +3 to your 3-point shot, but then also keep in mind you're already getting a boost to your shooting, but you can upgrade the icon ability boost for the 3-point shooting, so you can get a even further boost to your 3-point shooting on this build. So don't worry about not being able to shoot the 3-pointer. They actually included something in for that, so now you can play at all 3 levels on the floor, bro. So I really like this build. It's really nice. I recommend you check it out. Coming in at number 2, we're gonna take a look at the wing shooter and my boy Larry Legend. Now, most people are gonna go with Kevin Durant, and obviously Kevin Durant is gonna give you that +6 on your dunk, so I get exactly why most people are going with it. And also they look at the 85 dribbling and they want to be able to handle. Bro, The first thing I would say is don't worry so much about being able to dunk or not. Just remember you get that +6 layup and you can finish, man, in the paint with your Euros and stuff like that once you get the +6, because your layup and your dunk is a 65 by default. You shouldn't really be playing this build to be at the rim all the time in that way. You should be trying to use inside shots more to your advantage when you're playing in the paint anyway. So bro, keep that in mind. The next thing is if you use the influencer dribble package, you still have access to like that sweep and speed boost and crossover and everything. So you're not gonna lose anything as far as being able to dribble. Might be a little bit easier to get ripped, but definitely not with being able to get around the court dribbling. The main reason why we look at this player is because of his icon ability, and then there's something in his icon path. Now when we look at his icon ability, hitting a 3 will grant you a boost to stealing, passing, and rebounding. This is important because you can't equip Statement Dunker on this player. So having an ability that acts similar to a trait works really well, similar to Statement Dunker's trait, that is. So whenever you hit a 3, you get a boost to your steals. So now you can be more effective on the defensive end in creating turnovers. What's cool about this is also he has hidden attributes. So if we look to the right and you look at your icon skill boost, you don't see anything about the steal there, right? But you get a boost in your icon ability. And also check this out, when you go through and look, you get a +3 right here to your steal, and then you also get another +3 to your steal. So you get a +6 low key to your steal, plus you get a boost to your steal with the icon ability. Now you'll be able to create turnovers and hit 3s, you know, at the same time at a really high rate. So I love the fact that you can be more of a two-way player with this build. But then also in your first choice that you get to make through your icon path, you can boost the radius for which you are open. And I can't understate this enough, especially with the shot contest boost. This is going to do a pretty good job at negating some of that shot contest buff, because it opens up the radius at which you're open. And that way, when they're on the side of you or not coming as close, bro, you don't feel it the same. So it's really good to have this as well. Now coming in last but not least, at number 1 is coming at the bigs. We are going to go with the post anchor. And bro, if you do not have a post anchor, have not made a post anchor yet, I highly encourage you to make a post anchor, bro. They are godlike in this game. Like, whoever said that bigs can't ball, like, y'all crazy, bro. Anyway, Phenom, Brittney Griner. Now, I've already talked about these two icon paths, and they are amazing. I absolutely understand why you go with them. But Brittney Griner gives us the ability to be able to dominate in 3v3 live run. And why is that? Because when you're playing 3v3 live run, it's really easy to feel slow, and you run against a lot of wing defenders and wing shooters and wing scorers, and they get by you. She gives you an 85 on ball defense, and if you make your player 7-1, you bring the weight down. She also gets a boost to her speed, so now she's moving pretty quick. You get an 85 on ball defense, and you're able to play great defense against these smaller wing players, bro. It's really nice. But not only that, when you look at her icon ability, blocking a shot or grabbing a rebound will grant a powerful boost to finishing at the rim. You already have a 95 inside shot and an 88 dunk. But then on top of that, you get a +6 layup. So honestly, she's going to be able to dominate in the paint. She also gets a +3 to her steal, and you get Statement Dunker on this player. So you're able to play really, really effectively with killing people in the paint. You really never see centers, so you're always taller than your matchup, and you always able to just kill people, bro. Your first thing you'll get right here is a boost of post moves or inside shooting. Then you can see the normal timer stacks, and then the last thing I love, blocking a shot grants you a temporary boost to your on-ball defense, so you can play even better on-ball defense with Brittney Griner. Bro, when I first started out and I was around like 75, 77, I was doing nice, but once I started getting up into the 80s on my on-ball defense, bro, it was clamps, shutting everything down, and then you're already an offensive god. Trust me, post anchors are GG's, man. They're so nice in this game. So anyway, hopefully y'all like the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.